Hey, good evening, y'all. It's Anthony. I don't know if y'all caught my live earlier now where I put out a little training about what actually goes into affecting your credit score and how it's determined. And somebody just set off their alarm. Good job. But if you didn't, like I said, after sitting down with the last couple of people I got involved in the credit restoration program to repair their credit, I established like a lot of people look good on the outside, but inside their credit portfolio ain't doing that well or that hot. So I want to give you a quick little tidbit about what actually goes into affecting your credit score and some ways you can improve that. Alright, so 10% of your score is made up by new credit. So if you're constantly applying for new credit, there's an inquiry that goes in and that damages your credit. So if you're trying to get a loan or something, don't go out there and apply for new credit cards and buy a bunch of stuff on installment or finance it at the same time. New credit will hurt you in the beginning. After you pay down and you actually use it responsibly, it will benefit you. Next up, we got 10% of your credit score is made up by the types of credit. It's just like you want a diversified portfolio of investments, well, that's the advice. If you don't know what you're doing, you should diversify. Just like your credit. If you don't know what you're doing, and you're not, that's a lie. If you don't know what you're doing, you should limit the credit sources, but if you're trying to build credit, you need to have some different types. Have some car payments, a car loan, a personal loan, a credit card, a couple credit cards, but make sure you're being responsible and paying on it, because 35% of your credit score is made up by your payment history. So it doesn't matter if you can't pay the full amount, pay the minimum. Pay something, but don't miss a payment, especially on your mortgage payments. That's one of the worst. But, oh yeah. And then 30% of your score is made up by the amount that you owe. It's called your debt to income ratio. Most people don't know about it. Like when I was talking to some people about investing in real estate and qualifying for loans and stuff, they're trying to tell me, I just kept explaining to them, like, dude, I'm an investor. I need to keep my debt. I want to go buy a car. Like, I had a specific amount I want to pay for. I'm like, I don't want to go over that. I'm not screwing my debt to income ratio. I'm an investor. I need that to stay low so I can qualify for more loans for investments. I don't care about your commission that you're going to get from selling this car to me. I care about my investments and qualifying. That's why I work on keeping my credit score in the good, the above average range. I said, when I started out my credit restoration program, I was at a 532 or 536, something like that. Horrible. Now, after using some of the tips and tricks I was taught on how to manage credit properly through the credit restoration program that I'm getting other people involved in, I have brought my credit score to a 750. And by the end of the year, my goal is an 800 plus. I got this. Like I said, nothing happens overnight. It takes time. I explain this to every lady or every person I sit down with, and I get them involved in the credit restoration program. They're like, how long is it going to take? That's your results. I'm like, well, all your negatives and inaccurates, those will probably come off in the first couple months, but the bigger it is, like, everybody's individual. So at least give it 3 to 6 months a good try to get improved. After 6 months, if you're not seeing the results, hey, cancel it. That's on you. But once you get all the benefits and you take advantage of all the other perks that come along with the protection plan, most people just hang on to it because it's an awesome thing. But anyways, y'all, I'm sick of talking, sitting here in the public parking lot, so subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to y'all later.